We rolling? D, we rolling?
We are.
Megan, we rolling?
Hmm?
We're recording.
Here it is, once again.
Episode 3.
I know every time I Google it on YouTube, I put in 45th parallel guns, and then I realized today, because I'm an idiot, that's just podcast it did, not guns.
Just 45th Parallel Podcast?
I think that's what his name is. D?
D.
That's what I was told, and that's what I put.
All right.
Okay, there it is. Welcome back, people. Welcome back.
This is a super professional, very well laid out, very well planned podcast
Yep.
that we made up 30 seconds ago.
Boss, what are we doing today?
We are going to do EDC, everyday carry.
Everyday carry.
Yes, I didn't know what that meant. Someone asked me. I didn't know. Now I know.
All right, who's diving in first with our EDC?
Oh, we got to settle this the traditional
Well,
way.
we can't
Rock,
just- we
paper,
can't just-
scissors.
Oh, yeah, that's
We
right.
can't just roll in. We have announcements to make.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Don't play the announcement song. First of all, I want you guys all to know out there. I don't know why I just did that, but I had to. Sundays we will.
boy.
Yes, that too. On Sundays we will now be open 11 to 4.
Not this Sunday, because
It's
it's the
a-
4th of July.
Independent holiday weekend.
yeah.
Government's not working. There's no reason for us to work.
Yeah.
And I have stuff to blow up. July 10th. From there on out, 11 to 4, we will be open, selling and distributing guns, firearms, and ammo for money.
Yeah, just a few hours every Sunday. We're going to be open. Kind of the post-church hours, you know, people can still get out afternoon.
Go to church,
shooting.
repent, come by, buy some ammo, go shoot some stuff.
Yep. That's good.
That's what Sabbath is about, shooting guns.
Okay. Is that our only announcement?
Well, no.
nope, we're going to be throwing in a special code word to give away some boxes of ammo to 5 customers that pay attention to the podcast.
First
And-
5.
First 5, and we'll be throwing out the code word somewhere throughout the podcast. So
Yes.
stay tuned and
Are we throwing it out in...
When Cam goes and says the magic word, like he's doing something.
no, we got to be tactical, make
Oh.
it stealthy under the radar. Just whisper.
Do we say it in English and Spanish? Both?
Wow.
Yeah.
We
We
going to say it in Native American too?
we have listeners and watchers that speak Espanol. Why wouldn't?
And French.
French too?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then, I mean, it's
There
going
we-
to be a dead giveaway. I mean, it's a good idea, but if we're talking about trying to be tactical with it, that one word is going to be in Spanish. Like, oh, it's the Spanish.
True.
Manzana.
Hey, D, I got
Oh.
a question.
I know what word it was.
Jeremy, you see how D is with that gun in his hand? I don't know if I trust him over there. Look at him.
I'm getting a good feel for it. He introduced me to this, so I'm like, I'm trying to get a good feel for it.
He's just looking at us with the gun right here.
For those of you who can't see, D is off camera right now, just plotting something over here. He's plotting
I'm
something
plotting my
with a
next,
pistol in his hand.
I'm plotting my next everyday carry purchase.
Okay. All right.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What? You got to do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3.
You both lost.
Oh, you said
One,
you said
two,
1, 2,
three.
3, but
Rock, paper, scissors. Ooh, I'm last because I beat both of you right there. There you go.
I'm American. I'm going first.
Wait,
Have you ever heard that comedian talk about that?
I'll go last.
You'll go last. I just
Yeah.
won.
No, I want to go last.
What are you gonna pull a grenade out again?
No, I didn't bring
Everyday
it.
carry. I bring a grenade.
All right, fine. I'll go second. Boss.
Because I want
Boss
to compete
man goes
against
first.
Cam.
All right.
Sweet.
Seriousness.
So, Jeremy, take us away.
Take us away.
I carry every day currently a P320 SIG. I love the way this fits in my hand. It's molded ergonomically. That's my big word for the day.
That is not the code word, by the way.
No, that's not the code
You
word.
can't fake people out like that.
Well, I didn't say that. I said that was my big word. I didn't say it was the word.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Big word.
Your SIG P320.
SIG P320. I like this one because I'm a nerd. It has a Texas Ranger star on it. I guess the camera doesn't zoom, does it?
No, but you just zoomed to the
I know. I was
camera.
like,
Here we go. Here goes Megan.
I
Oh,
don't
wrong way. There you go. Now focus. Oh, dude, she just broke it.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so it came with a challenge coin that looked like a Texas Sheriff, and I wanted to be Walker Ranger, so I got it.
Oh, yeah.
And it says 1 Riot, 1 Ranger, and I'm like, damn right. So it has 17 rounds right now. Today I have a Fort Scott I probably only have 10 rounds because sometimes when I'm angry at night, I shoot in the side of the driveway when I get home from work because it makes me feel happy. It's a tumble round.
You're a bad boy.
Oh, I got it in my hair.
I'm a bad boy.
Those are all true statements. It shoots smooth. It's clean. I carry a little bit longer barrel. This one is just, I don't know, it's comfortable, and I open carry a lot now. I didn't used to. I used to have my front pocket, Penix carry. It was all stealth. Now I'm just like, I don't really care if you think I have a gun on my hip or not.
Oh, so you carried stealth before, eh?
I was.
Ooh.
I was super tactical and like incognito on my gun.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Some people thought I was born. Like people come up to me in public like, "Are you Matt Damon?" And I'm like, "No, dude. I'm his stunt man." Duh. So that's why I don't know.
Oh no.
I've also carried a Smith & Wesson EZ for a while. I had really bad carpal tunnel. I'd go to shake a man's hand. I mean, sorry.
You said an actual man.
I was going to shake a man's hand, and
Wow.
my hand would just go limp like this, and it was embarrassing.
Wow.
And so I couldn't rack a gun either.
Oh, you want Cam wants to shake his hand again.
Whose pants just ripped? So, yeah. So I bought that gun for a while. I could rack it easier. I still like it. It was a good gun to me. It's in the closet, loaded.
Yeah. All right. So that's your EDC, huh?
This is my EDC 99.9% of the time.
Yep. Sig. Good stuff.
P320,
Good
full
stuff.
frame,
Yep.
full barrel. Hell yeah.
Definitely. Am I next?
I don't know. There's a girl
What's
that's
happening
sneaking
here?
up on you.
I know. Oh,
Frodo, back to your chair.
Oh, what? Oh, no. She wanted an honorable mention. You have to hand that gun to Cam, though.
Yep.
That-
Yeah, you
Yep.
do.
Just toss it to him.
So, am I up next? I'm up next.
You are.
Okay. So I have two EDCs.
Wait. Question.
Yeah.
So what's up with these guns in front of me then?
I don't know.
I'm going to talk about him in a minute, okay?
Oh, those honorable mentions.
Those are
Yeah, honorable
I think,
mentions.
Gotcha. Sorry, Cam.
So I have two everyday carries that I generally use for about the past year and a half, and one is the Springfield Armory Hellcat. I absolutely love this little micro compact, as they're calling them these days. I got this because I can carry it at any time of year. I can carry it in shorts. I can carry it in sweatpants. Honestly, it's not the best draw.
Gray sweatpants with the drawstring?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you can carry it anytime,
The
eh?
only way. The only way.
I'm a bad boy.
I can carry this in fully loaded with the, well, this is Cal compliant.
Oh, it's not. It's 12, isn't it?
It's 10.
Oh.
10. I can carry it with 12 plus 1 or 11 plus 1 or 13 plus 1. So you got really high capacity in the size of it, and I can literally cinch it down with a holster into a waistband, a drawstring with sweatpants, with shorts, if I really need to. I like it because I chose this actually over the SIG P365, and I'm a SIG guy. I love SIG stuff, but I chose this for a few different reasons. 1 round higher capacity in each magazine. I really liked the sights that were on it. Tritium glow sight on the front with the U-shape white notch on the back. And then I felt like the trigger was actually a little bit better than the SIG trigger. It's a little crisper on the break, whereas the SIG trigger is squishier on the break. It does have a shorter reset. This has a longer reset than the SIG, but I actually really liked this model better. So I picked up the Hellcat. And then my second one, which I really only wear here at the shop or during the winter time because I can cover up in coats and hoodies and all that, is my my Walter PDP. And I've been carrying it all day, and it's still hot and ready to go. It is no longer hot and ready to go. So I have this PDP because it was just highly rated. I loved Walters before. The PPQ, the trigger in it for a factory gun is probably the best, one of the best in the business. I put a light on it because I use it as my bedroom pistol too.
You're scared of the dark.
For reading books at night.
Yeah, both. Scared of the dark, reading books. It's a Streamlight TLR7. It just goes straight to the end of the muzzle, which I like. It's nice and compact. And then I put tritium night sights on it.
Hey, Cam, did you have that gun when you had that intruder?
I didn't. I actually had neither of these.
Whoa.
Don't lean on the counter, guys.
Don't get mad at us.
I had neither of these guns when I had the intruder in my house.
So that's why you put the flashlight, because you couldn't find the flashlight either when the intruder was in the
No,
house.
you know what's
right?
funny is I actually bought my Hellcat the very next day because I left my home to go to the grocery store real quick in a pair of sweatpants, and I wasn't carrying, and I didn't have a carry gun that could
Handle the sweatpants.
Handle the sweatpants.
Should have went to Taco Bell. You'd been home faster.
Well, I went to Burgerville on my way home through and came home to a guy in my house. So I went and bought my Hellcat the very next day.
There's an important part of that story you're leaving out.
Yeah, we went
Drop
through
it
home
like it's
defense,
hot.
shotguns. We went through a couple topics, and this is the first time hearing about this. So this is story time.
He was naked in Cameron's bedroom.
So
And then
uninvited,
Cowboy.
supposedly uninvited.
I came home to a naked guy in my house one time. January 30th of 2021.
Megan's looking at you like,
So glad he knows
wish
the
I
date."
could get
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, Megan, where were you, Megan? Why weren't you there? Defending me
Megan's like, how do I get a naked
from
guy
this
in my
naked
bedroom?
man. Oh, well, that's a lame
I thought
excuse.
you were just a defender of the innocent.
So
a
I came
defender of the
I came
virtues.
home, to a naked guy in my house and did everything well. I have trained here at Advanced Firearm and Training for years now, and I put all of that into play that night. So if you want to know how to do things, if someone breaks into your house, you come home to a naked guy in your house, come see us. We can teach you how to do that kind of stuff.
Unless you're into that, and then don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Cam, can you tell us
But
how it
how-
all started?
And how did you handle it?
He's about to tell us right now.
Well, I got naked too.
Pineapple juice. So
That was the code word, guys.
So I ran to the grocery store. I was literally gone from the time I left my house till the time I had the situation under control and was on the phone with 911. It was 20 minutes. So I was in the store real quick, came home. I didn't have a gun on me because I just ran out the door real quick, whatever. And I came home, and long story short, I walk in the house. Things were a little off. There was some stuff moved, things like that, and I heard a little scurrying up my stairs right inside my front door. And then I heard a voice go, and I thought, that's weird, but what the heck?
You heard a
is it?
voice.
Yeah. Well, then I heard,
Is that what he sounded like?
and he was all frantic, and he goes, "I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to hurt you." And I was like, "Well, my pants are about 3 pounds heavier now because I don't know what's going on." And then I saw this dude's face pop around the corner.
I'm a bad boy.
From blood flow? Why were your pounds suddenly 3 pounds?
From doo-doo.
Yes.
From doo-doo.
Go on.
And luckily at the time I had a gun hidden in a holstered kind of apparatus in my living room that was very well hidden. And I went and grabbed it, and I was pointing a loaded firearm straight at this dude for about 5 minutes while he was making every excuse in the world and why he couldn't come down the stairs and why he couldn't get on the floor and all this stuff. And he was between me and my carry guns in my room. And so I kept thinking, like, if this guy keeps going back, if he keeps going into my room, and I didn't know he was naked yet at this point. But if he keeps going back into my room and he comes back out, it might be pretty serious, because he's between me and my guns. And he said something to the effect of, like, "I'm just up here checking out your guns." And I said to him, I screamed, because I was screaming at him, because in that type of situation, you want to take command of the situation, right? Of
course.
So I said, "That's not the thing to say right now," or something to that effect. Maybe some more curse words in there, too.
So do you still
then-
keep a gun downstairs?
No, I don't, because I usually just 100% carry if I'm out and about. I talked to several friends after that incident, and I went to 100% carry after that.
So you went to therapy class.
If I leave the house, I'm carrying 100%. No, the therapy's for other stuff. But
Oh.
yeah,
If anybody wants to come in this week and hug Cam to help him emotionally get over this,
if you guys want to bring me some pineapple juice, I love it. It's good stuff.
Especially if you're in the plaza and you need
Yeah.
someone to talk to.
I'm not going to lie, man. I feel like if that were me, there might have been a dead guy in my house.
Oh, I thought you wanted a hug from Cam.
how do I get on the hugs?
I feel like, honestly, and I'm not just trying to plug our shop here and the training that we do here, but I feel like if I hadn't trained with our virtual training system and under, like, tutelage and stuff like that, I may have shot the guy. And one of the best options is I could have always just turned and gone out the front door too.
Right.
That works 99.9 times better than confronting somebody. But
in some places, that's the only option, right? Like you have to leave if you're able to, or else you're in the wrong.
Yep.
And with legs like that, he's halfway up. He's 2 steps in the next block over. Megan, on the other hand.
So that is why.
Megan's 12-minute mile
Scurrying
is
away.
Cam's 8-minute mile. It's the same amount of steps taken.
So that is why, long story short, I ended up picking up the Hellcat because I can carry it in anything. I can put it in a pocket if I need to. Really, I've carried it in a hoodie pocket before. It's not the best option, but you can if you do. And then if I want 19 plus 1 rounds, 18 plus 1 rounds, whatever it is, 18 plus 1 to get to some serious business, I've got my compact, full size this way, compact this way, Walter PDP.
I noticed that both of your guns are also MOS cutout.
They are. Both guns do have the red dot option on top. I run neither of them with a red dot just because I feel like I've got guns with red dots on them too, handguns with red dots on them, but it's a little bulkier, a little more to catch on things if you're having to draw, so I choose to run them just with your normal iron sights. Both of them have tritium night sights on them. I'm pointing them at myself, but they're empty. And yeah, nice and smooth and kind of classic. So
And then
it's your turn.
And then
Oh,
that's it? No honorable mention? Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Did you ever become friends with the guy that
Yeah.
broke in your house, or did you ever
No.
follow up?
Should've
But
bought him
I've
a
seen
sandwich.
him. I've seen him around my neighborhood a couple times after that, and
I would have you didn't give him a beer?
couple friends of mine have seen him too.
It wasn't like is he a mental health issue?
Yeah,
Some
he
drugs
wasn't
involved.
I don't think drugs, but kind of like some sort of mental health. Not like all the way whacked out, but a little bit whacked out, a little bit.
so. Like he didn't
Yeah.
purposely, intentionally, wasn't stealing or.
No, but the thing is, and I know it's the funniest. I realized the dude was naked from the waist down. It's a great.
Hold on, he
part of
was
the
what?
story.
And it's all coming back to him now.
He was naked from the waist down, but I have a friend who's got a friend in booking for Clackamas County Sheriff's Office, something like that, who says that
Hey, can I get his number if I ever have to get out?
it is oddly.
I'm asking for a friend.
It is oddly common that in certain situations, like home invasions and things like that, where there's some kind of like the person's naked or they're sleeping in someone's bed, or there's a weird thing to where they want to get super personal with somebody who's not there, or they're laying naked on their couch. It's like weirdly common that that's the case.
Oh hell no! I burned that couch
That
down.
is crazy.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially on this podcast, right?
So most breaking and enterings end up naked.
Yep. There you go.
But for
Only
what
at
it's
Cam's
worth,
house.
I think that's like an awesome
Experience.
no.
I mean,
no,
to share
but
with other people though.
and the reason why you got an everyday carry like that, it's like
yeah.
The other thing I like about that story is you notice it was the only time he needed it was the time he didn't have it.
Exactly.
And I feel like
Yes.
that's a big important thing with everyday carry is, and anybody can do what they want. I don't judge. Like if you want to carry a gun only on Sundays, that's cool. Or you want to carry one 7 days a week. And now that lady that was in here today told me she had 6 guns on her. I was like, well,
That's
that's a lot of guns.
at once at that.
That's what she
present
said.
moment.
She
she's
wasn't
rolling deep.
Yeah. That's why
2 ankle holsters.
Yes.
well, that's why I didn't get to finish up that conversation. Next time I see her, I plan on finishing that conversation. So exactly where did you have all 6 guns?
You maybe you don't want to know the answer to that.
Well, there's
3
that
in her
too.
purse.
2 on the hip and
300
2
I'm thinking 2 shoulder, 2
Yeah.
hip, 2 ankle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Because I
So-
keep the bayonet somewhere else.
But do you make a good point? That's why I went to 100% carry because it's
Yeah.
like the one time nothing had ever happened at my house before, no break-ins, nothing ever, and I was literally gone. Like I said, I was probably out of the house for 12 minutes,
Is that why you got a roommate?
and it's no.
Is
That
that why
way
you-
they get
That's for rent. That's for rent
They
purposes.
get him
down in the
first. And you're
city.
like,
that's why you sleep with the door locked?
No, we actually, if my roommate was with me, I don't even know if I would have drawn a gun. We might have just charged up the stairs and beat the holy hell out of that dude.
Until you sit there going like this. Come on, boys.
I mean, as he walked past me
Bam!
out of the house, I think I might have just slapped him once, just for good
Well,
measure. Like,
On the ass? Like, good job.
He was in
I'm a
handcuffs.
bad boy.
oh, okay.
He was in handcuffs when he left
You
the house.
did say you called 911.
Yeah, and the funny thing was I didn't want to get any sort of aggressive because the cops who showed up, in opposite of what I was always told in training, the cops showed up and they didn't want me to drop my gun at all. I think they didn't want to have to draw their guns, so they were just like, I was holding it low ready, just one handed right here, 911 on the cell phone still. I said, "Hey guys, guns right here," and they're like, "Cool, hold on to it." And I was like, "What?" And so they
Well-
just walked into my house, not knowing me at all, walked shoulder to shoulder with me right past me into the room, and I'm just sitting here still holding the gun. And I wasn't nervous about that at all because they seemed pretty chill and relaxed
True story
Two.
was they saw your pants like this dude can't pull the trigger.
Skinny jeans strikes again.
But yeah, they didn't make me drop my gun, which was interesting, which is what I was told would be the opposite in any training. But
See,
they walked out, they turned their back to me and marched the guy at the front door, and I go, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go put this in the kitchen now," and they're like, "Yeah, do whatever you need to do, man. We'll be back to fill out the paperwork." And I was like, okay. So, all right. So we're back. Sorry about the technical difficulties, people. We're still getting our feet underneath us with this podcast, and we messed up something. So we left off where.
How'd this get here? Is there an elf in the
What is going on with that?
Megan? You're supposed to bring it to us.
So anyway,
How
those
clean
are
is that gun?
those are my EDCs.
Oh.
Those, Megan, is that your personal gun?
At least the bullets aren't in backwards.
Yeah, like last time.
Huh.
Jeez, Megan.
No, the bullets are coming out right.
So those are the Hellcat and the Walter PDP are my.
Any other ones you want to throw in there, Cam?
Oh, I got my honorable mention right here.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Yeah.
that was a barrel this whole time?
Yeah.
Huh.
You want to smell it?
I'm going to pass on this
I'm
one.
a bad boy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
The 357, baby. Yep, that's my honorable mention right there.
Why don't you just hit people with that?
Well, I do.
That's like
I never run out of ammo.
That's
It
like,
all just lives in there, nonstop.
I just pistol whip them.
Oh yeah.
He the man.
If I ever find myself on a riverboat, I've got my Derringer too.
Look at him go.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
smell
in the
that
wild,
one.
wild west right now. Like,
I feel like that's more like up the sleeve, and I'm a bad
Exactly.
poker player.
yeah.
Who got you now?
Junior, you're up.
Oh,
You're up, bud.
My turn. Oh.
Senor.
having fun watching.
Do I get to push the buttons while you talk now?
Ooh.
I feel power.
Awesome. So I chose the Smith & Wesson 642
Okay.
revolver.
Nice. First revolver mentioned up here for EDC.
5 rounds, 38
He the man.
special. So I did the hammerless model, so it's shrouded. Still got a hammer in there, it's just shrouded. Did that for concealed carry, less for the hammer to snag on. You two look very up to no good over there.
I'm just watching over Jeremy's shoulder, so he's like staying in line.
We got to give you guys a minute.
No, it's all right.
We're good.
You idiot.
I just really wanted to push that button.
Yeah, so normally I carry either a 1911 or I'll carry a J-frame, just depending on the day. Usually for the last week or two, it's been 1911, well, actually more than that. Before that, it was revolver. Basically, the benefits to revolver, nothing really to it besides pull the trigger. It goes bang, bang every time. Don't got to worry about working a hammer. I'll keep going. It's got 5 shots. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time to reload.
You count slower than Duke does.
Other than that, super lightweight. I take this one usually a lot outdoors with me, floating. Barton the Carver.
You take a gun with you floating?
Yeah, do you ever seen the crazies out there?
Yeah, I have. But where
If
do
I
you,
got abandoned ship, I just pop my own raft.
where do you
All them rednecks out there on the
where do
river.
you keep a gun while you float?
My shorts, my cargo shorts.
You don't care if your gun gets wet.
No, I take it every year. It's gone floating every year.
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
revolver. He just shakes it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So I just take it
Perfect,
apart,
yeah,
air it
yeah.
out, oil it back down, and ready to rock and roll.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Makes
The
sense.
Navy SEALs have guns.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
question them?
Yeah, you ask them.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I see that.
Question there.
How do you think those Noveskis do underwater?
Probably pretty good.
Like a ray gun.
Pew pew pew.
I was thinking Stingray.
Oh, R.I.P. Steve.
Moment of silence, please. Okay.
There it is. Pineapple juice.
All right, back to that.
Back to work.
All right. So I'll go over Megan's gun.
Since Megan never wants to be on camera, guys.
We should call her Mr. Wilson.
She put her gun up here, what she carries.
Megan likes to carry a Smith & Wesson EZ 9mm. Easy slide, so it's easy for her to rack the slide. Small hands there. She can't grip a regular gun, so we got to get the EZ one. It holds 8+1. Megan, so anything you want me to add to the gun that you carry every day? It's got ambidextrous safety, nice
Look
front
at-
sight, rear sight.
She doesn't even want to talk on camera.
And she's so quiet.
Yeah.
You want me to repeat to the camera what you
It's
say?
a good sized gun. It's got a grip safety, and I mean,
That was the same one I made reference to that I carried when I was having bad carpal tunnel.
look at that guy behind you playing with that thing.
I'm scared. Is he pointing it at me?
I'm just showing them a gun that Megan can't fit her hand around. This versus the easy.
And so since Cam was talking about EDC and he would pull out that nice revolver as EDC or his backup to his backup, my backup is number 2 pencil.
Oh, straight John Wick. Okay, I like it.
John Wick, are you guys kidding me?
Dude.
Before that, it was the Joker. You stabbed the pencil in the counter. He goes, "You want to see me make this disappear?" And he slaps that guy's head on it, and he goes,
Yeah, but we're all anticipating John Wick 4 right now.
Yeah, but you want to hear,
Yeah,
hear the funny story now?
Yeah. let's hear
So I dug through my my office looking for a pencil. I did not have one. So I was like, oh, well, now I need one for the podcast. I called my mom. I was like, she's got to have a pencil, right? Nowadays, it's all on phone or pen. I was like, who carries a pencil? And luckily, she's like, oh, yeah, I got a box full. How many you want? I was like, oh, I just need one.
Does that mean your mom's like a lethal assassin?
Yeah.
Or like,
Hey, look, it's American gold.
oh man.
Oh.
Number 2 pencil.
Number 2 Ticonderoga right there.
"Fill in the bubbles, y'all." Since we're talking about John Wick, would you like to go over the John Wick, Carrie?
I thought I'd let you do that.
Hey, what a segue.
And I'll sit you
Yeah,
for the
that was
soundboard.
perfect.
Segway.
No, dude, we're talking about guns, not segways. I'm sorry, that was lame. That was like a dad joke. The low end.
Just killed the segue right
know,
there.
I couldn't help it. I want was segue. Back to
John Wick.
GHK
John Wick guns.
VP9. Oh, guns
That is
clear.
a pretty good looking handgun right there.
Yeah.
I brought these in and put it on there just because I can. I don't know. Oh man, this one's only 15 round mag.
It's got the plus 2, 17.
Oh yeah, 17.
We put the extended.
The extender.
The Stendos.
Has a compensator on the front.
Dude,
Most
we
of
hear that a lot.
is-
Everybody wants extendos.
I know. Everybody comes extendos. I'm like, dude, I'm not a surgeon. I can't help
100
you.
round rum on a pistol.
I literally told
Yeah.
that to some guys that day, and they all just stared at me. What you talking about? I don't need an extendo. You just came in and asked for an extendo, and I was like, bro, I'm not that kind of doctor.
I'm just like extended
Oh my
magazine.
God.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I made that joke. It's a little below the belt, literally.
Literally.
Look at me.
I'm a math doctor, not that kind of doctor.
Or are you?
Okay, I haven't finished yet. I'm working on it. So this is something that John Wick would carry. I just want to make reference to it with the compensator on it. Not compensating, but a compensator. This
He
gun's
scores.
sexy. I would carry this probably.
The VP9s are great.
Yeah.
I actually wanted, before I bought my PDP, the VP9 was the one on my list. It was the one. And I ended up going with the PDP instead because the trigger's a little better. It carries more rounds.
I'll sell it to you.
Sure. I'll
Want to
take
trade?
it. $5 deal.
Okay.
Not gonna lie,
If you shake on it, you have to do it.
Yeah, Cam. If you shake on it, it's a deal. He should have shook his hand.
D, what? I'm not listening.
I've
I'm not listening to
never
these two.
wished I could live more in the future than
In John Wick.
Then
to
now.
see John Wick 4 like
There you go.
right now.
That
Like I gotta wait a whole year.
So is it
is it a
gonna
year?
be good though? Because
March or May 2020.
What do you mean? Is it
23?
going to be good?
No, it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be the final one apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, because a lot of times the longer a franchise goes, the weaker it becomes. Why do I keep doing that?
Yeah, but it's like
Stop it.
Angry.
I don't know. Like each John Wick has just outdone itself to the point where it's
That's
like
true.
you just like I don't
The
know.
John Wick franchise has grown
Yeah.
in a good way. Because sometimes I didn't really care about Ghostbusters 3. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
one-
mean.
But
yeah.
it's usually the second movie is what does it, right? The second movie is what's bad.
Jurassic
right?
Park 2, Jurassic Park 3, not cool.
Sig P320, full frame. First, the compact.
Mm.
Shorter frame.
Some people, if you
Same
don't
frame,
want the
shorter
longer barrel,
Interstellar.
these. How did I do this? You can still, and most guns do this. If you're looking for a gun you really like and you want to do the everyday carry, I know that Cam hit on that for a minute, that you still have the same on the backside and the strap and the handle. You can still carry the same amount of rounds, But if you want a shorter
Berry or barrel?
barrel for a carry, I was going to carry and barrel in the same word. Special shorter Barry.
Barry,
Makes
you got to
sense,
come
though.
back in the shop, Barry.
Barry,
Makes
we need
sense.
you in the show. So this is just a shorter version of it because some people still want a full size on their hand, but don't want the length of the barrel. That definitely sounded like fireworks.
Oh, it was back here. Hold on. Wait.
What is this supposed to be?
Fireworks. It's 4th of July weekend, bro.
Yippee!
I know that one. So I just want to bring up an everyday carry. If you
Yeah, so
find-
different models can have different sizes too.
Right. If you have one
Yeah.
you really like that fits your hand, but you're like, I want to hide the overall
Yeah.
Hola.
mass of the gun,
Yeah.
you
Hola.
can get a small one. Hello.
There's the Spanish.
Take the buttons away from him.
So,
And Batman.
anyone else
That-
got any like thoughts on more EDC stuff?
I
or-
do like carrying a revolver also. And another fine point about the revolver is you don't have to pick up your brass. Just saying, if you had to use it,
It's true.
you're not sitting there going, well, I got to get
That's
my
a
fingerprints
point.
off all that brass.
That's a point. That's a point.
Just want to bring
Yeah.
that up real quick, too.
Yeah.
If you got
Okay.
bad knees, bad hips, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Main reason why you don't want to pick up your brass, right? I just don't want to bend over.
You know? You just look at it for a second, like, no,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to.
You know, the police department was in here the other day buying some 10mm ammo to shoot it and make sure that
Well, yeah, it was
the
a
casings-
forensic department.
forensic department. And I said, well, that sucks because I drive around late at night and throw ammo out in all the intersections
It was brass, wasn't
or
it?
brass that I pick up at random ranges. And they were like, please don't tell me that. And I said, it's good for business. Go to all your busy intersections, throw 2 handfuls of brass out in the middle of the night. When everybody gets up in the morning to go to work, they're like, oh, there was another shooting here. I should probably get me a
They
gun.
really actually were not amused.
No, they were not.
They're like, don't do that, please.
we're so far behind. Please don't do that. And I'm like, oh, I'm just saying, buckets of brass laying around.
All right, I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you
Curious
carry,
about
D?
your opinions.
Uh-oh.
Let's start with that, D.
Okay, well,
Real quick.
I carry a Glock 48 MOS,
Awesome.
and before I carried that, I would carry a 45mm Springfield Armory Range Officer Champion.
Hell yeah.
45
Yeah.
ACP.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I figured, kind of want to be a little bit more like practical.
You got the
Adrenaline
Glock
goes-
48 or the 48X?
The 48X.
Okay, because you know that I got magazines coming next week from Shield Arms. It allows you to bump up the carry in that without changing the.
The 15, I thought, I honestly can't remember if I ordered them or not.
I know that I confirmed 2 days ago that order for the store. Anyway.
43?
Okay, cool.
Or is that 48?
48X.
Well, I thought I ordered like the S15
Yeah.
like last week or something like that, and it hasn't come yet. So I don't know. Maybe I
Let's-
just looked at it.
Let's ask Cam's opinion. Cam, what do you think D should do? Hold on and take us away.
On what specifically?
Were you napping over there, dude?
On what specifically though?
He wants to know what we thought about the Glock 48.
No. That's not my question.
Oh, what's your question?
My question.
He wasn't paying attention.
I was. There wasn't any question posed.
You have your cult followers, your cult believers of whatever. Like they want to carry full size pistols as their EDC.
We
you
call
did not see Cam pull that revolver out of
We
his
call
EDC?
them pony boys.
Okay.
There's a pony on the Colt, and so we call them pony boys.
No, I think it's like not talking about Colt. I think it's said Colt. Like
No.
Like a
no,
group,
like,
right?
Exactly, like cult. Like
Oh, Colt following.
Colt.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I belong
Yeah.
to 2 of them. Why? What's going on?
yeah, because I mean, it's like some people they'll swear by it. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Like I love this gun. Like I'm gonna use this full size, even though it's not so practical. Maybe they don't care about printing. Maybe they're like ergonomics doesn't really matter that much to them. Whatever, but like.
Well, I carry full frame, and I do get posed with that question a lot. And I said, well, mainly is before the shop, I carried a lot smaller stuff, compact stuff, was trying not to print. And then when I started working here, I'm open carrying it here, and I went to a full-size frame,
Mm-hmm.
and I spend 90% of my time here. So if I stop at somewhere on the way home and I'm doing it, I'm like, whatever.
Right.
And I'd say there's 2 schools of thought, and I've had this conversation with people. Some people don't want to print. Even some of my military buddies are super, I'm not going to print. appendix carry, insides, smaller frame, Hellcat, 365 SIG, the Glock 48, guns along those lines. And they're like, I don't want anybody to know.
The pencil.
The pencil, yeah.
Number 2 Ticonderoga.
Mm-hmm.
If a active shooter walks in the room right now, some people think if I'm open carrying, they're going to shoot me first because I'm the only one stopping them from whatever their task is or mission or their self-proposed thing. School of thought is the opposite. If he comes in right now and wants to shoot this civilian place up, and he scans and he sees me with a big old fat 17-round SIG 320 on my side.
Plus one.
Plus one. Actually, I put 2 in that chamber. I don't think he wants a firefight. Most of those people that come in to do an active shooting, they're not there for a firefight.
Well, they're there for soft targets.
I've never been in the mind of an active shooter, but
I haven't
I'm
either.
thinking if they go in, they're not looking at who has a gun.
Well, I believe that too, and I tell people that too. Most active shooters didn't come from a background of training. I'm not saying all, but the most of them are just
They're there to
they want to be infamous right before they die.
spray and pray. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna spray and pray. I mean, how many active shooters have failed because their gun jammed? They didn't know what to do. I mean, that happened here in Clackamas Town Center. A guy had all kinds of issues, overloading mags, was jamming guns.
But if we're talking bigger guns, though, too, just a bigger gun in general is going to be easier to shoot. When I carry my Hellcat and I go practice with my Hellcat, I know that this isn't going to shoot all that great, and none of these micro compacts do because that's just the nature of the beast.
Not in John Wick's hands, they don't.
Well, yeah, it depends how good you are, too. But
look at the range, though. If
You
most shootings in public are going to be in a room, right? You're not going to shoot from the milk department to the produce department at a grocery store. Most of them are going to be here to Megan, here to the wall, here to D. It's only going to be 15 feet tops.
Yeah.
So,
Look, D's running. You scared him. He's leaving. Come back. It was just a joke.
D,
D,
my
it was
gun's
just,
not loaded.
Yeah, we're playing.
They talked about shooting me. I have to go to the bathroom. The revolver, Hellcat, they're all going to have a little more
snap to them.
Snap, kick, bazinga. I don't know.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit longer is not, but that's not why I do it. But
Yep.
sometimes when people come in, they're like, I need the lightest weight gun and I need the shortest barrel. And a lot of times they tend to put that towards women, which I think is wrong because I think women are stronger than people give credit to and are better at handling guns than people generally think also. Like there's a break off there. Save that subject for another day.
Yeah.
I said, okay, here's the smallest gun I got. It's obviously not this one, but for example, and you hand it to him, by the way, it's going to kick you harder and snap a lot more because if that barrel rises up, now I got to come back down on target.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
if you just have a little bit, you're still kind of on.
Yeah, so a bigger, heavier gun's technically easier to shoot.
Right. So
Maybe not this, but,
well, I was carrying this in this holster on the outside at Home Depot around Christmas, and a guy comes up and goes, sir, there's a gun in your holster. And I was like, thank God. I would be panicking if you told me my holster was empty right now. I don't think that's what he was expecting from me.
For real.
Well, usually when someone in public starts hollering at me, the first thing I look at is, where's my kids doing?
Yeah.
And they were all actually standing in a row, semi not punching and kicking each other.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, well, I'm
Semi.
doing good parenting right now.
Semi.
Hey, 4 kids, your parenting skills can only be so good. And I was, it's true though. I was like, so when someone comes up and says that, first thing you look is, oh, who do my kids now or what display? Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
Sir, there's a gun in your holster. Oh, thank God. Be embarrassing. It was empty.
All right.
All right, we're almost out of time.
Oh, we are.
And so just let everybody know we did throw out that special promo.
Yep.
And we're not tactical about it at
Yeah,
all.
we just threw it out there. So
we just randomly said code word.
I think we're gonna do what first five
First
customers,
5 guys can have a box of 9mm.
9mm ammo,
Sweet.
and then it'll keep getting better. Plan on doing raffles and stuff like that. We'll get your name
Well,
in.
we have
some
a raffle right now, actually, I want to bring up.
Oh, we do have a raffle, guys.
Lever action 44.
44 Winchester Centerfire. Beautiful Taylors and Company. We're going to be raffling it off for the next month, a little over a month, and we're going to announce the winner on August 2nd, which is the 1-year anniversary of the grand reopening of this shop under these two guys.
Mostly he did all the work. I just kind of sat around, but
on the forklift.
on my forklift.
On the forklift. just like normal.
Yeah, so everybody keep staying tuned to the podcast. We'll be throwing more stuff out. Any other questions anybody has, feel free to stop in the shop. Everybody's got our number.
We're also going to be open on Sundays starting.
And if you have any questions, feel free to come in.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was our EDC episode, and we hope it was informative. And stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye, guys.
See you, Megan.